Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and I have for you today another interesting chess game, and I will speak about game V.Ivanchuk, and this chess game will be interesting maybe somewhere here. Black will have a really bad bishop. It's a dead bishop, and for black will be really important to play this position without this bishop. So black need to find a way how to exchange this bishop. And I'm going to welcome you, and I will show this game from the beginning. And somewhere here, maybe V.Anand is not interesting to play Sveshnikov variation against V.Ivanchuk, and he's playing a really interesting sideline, knight to c3. Yes, of course, it's a sideline. That means for black is not too dangerous, but at the other side, black has difficulties to play Sveshnikov variation, and the best answer is e5. If you are black and if you are playing e5, you know that you are playing good move in the center, but you have two weaknesses. And the first weakness is d5 square, and of course f8 bishop. So it will be really interesting how black will play this position with weakness on d5 and bad bishop from f8. So in this position, it's the most important plan for black to exchange in the right time his bad bishop. And the really famous chess plan in this position for white is now to go to d2, then f1, then e3, and then d5, because white know that d5 is a weakness, and if white is really looking for advantage, he need to play against d5 weakness. So that's the famous plan for this position for white, and don't be surprised that V.Anand played knight to d2, knight to f6, knight to f1, and maybe now is not a good plan to go for short castle, because black is playing maybe too long with his bad bishop. Knight to e3, knight to d7, knight to d5. Black is losing control over d5 square. Yes, of course, black should go for d5, g5 exchange, but d5 is gone and is absolutely under white's control. So that's something where white will be happy, and black need to play something differently. And for this reason, black is not going for short castle, but is going knight to d7. And why? Because if white is going to e3, I will tell you that black in next 2-3 moves will solve all his problems. First move is going to challenge the best white's piece on c4, and then is going to g5 and is going to exchange his bad dark squares bishop. So in 2 moves, black solved everything, and he will take on c1, he will take on c4, and looks like black is absolutely okay. Yes, black has a weakness in d6, but this game, it was Hamedjerov-Krasenkov proof that black is okay, and after f5, I believe that black is playing a really good game. Yes, of course, it's not a good idea to play c3 because of fork on b3, but we are too far from the game. We are too far because V.Anand know that it's not the right plan to play now to e3, and he played to d5. To d5 is the best plan, and black answered a knight to b6. Of course, now is important this piece, and this bishop is really important for white, and for this reason white is going to take this knight. Okay, I will ask you, what do you think? What's the best way how to take this knight? You will take from the a7 or from d8? And if you are taking from the d8, it's a mistake, because white is going to e3, and now is not the right time to go to g5, because white will be in attack, and I don't believe that black will be successfully exchanging his dark squares bishop. Maybe here Black is going for short castle, but knight to d5, you can see that something is wrong for black. For this reason, to not play bad game, V.Anand took with a pawn. This pawn formation is not really healthy for black. Bad e7 bishop is not healthy, but at least still we are in the interesting chess game, and it's really important how black will play this position. c3, short castle, knight to e3, and now is the best time to go to g5 and to exchange this bad bishop. Bishop to g5, short castle, we are waiting, now we are taking, and another plan. So we managed to play the most important plan. Another important plan is this strong c4 bishop. So we have to challenge this bishop, and step by step we have to go for good middle game position. It's good idea to challenge every our opponent good piece, and for this reason black is going to e7, and now is going to e6. It's going to challenge without mercy this bishop on d5, because black believe that this bishop is the most important piece for white, and it's good idea to exchange this piece. So you can see that even the right exchange is interesting chess plan. Okay, to b3, and white is attacking on b6. Nice move was knight to e5, and black is asking if white will take on b6 pawn. What do you think? Is it a good idea to take this pawn or no? Of course no, because if white will take this pawn, it's losing. It's losing because white will lose a game after bishop to d7, and this piece has no more moves, and of course white will not play this game and will resign. So it looks like a b6 pawn is not healthy pawn for white, and in this position he went to c2. Yes, till now looks like maybe there is no advantage for black, there is no advantage for white, but still it's interesting chess game. It's too far to say that this position is draw. Okay, to c7, h6, c4, and white took the best white piece. Yes, where is the plan in this position? I believe that black has a weakness on b6, so maybe black should be worried if white is playing a3, b4. At the other side, I believe that black should be active in this part of the chessboard. So with the move f5, maybe he's playing rook to f7, rook to f8, knight to g6, maybe f4, f3. And this looks like dangerous plan for black. Maybe it's much more dangerous than plan a3, b4. And for this reason, white should be really careful how to play this position. So he's playing a4, okay, f5, and now white is making a really small but a really important mistake. You know, in this position is important belief that we have to find the right square for our army, and d2 bishop is a really important piece. If white is playing this game with bad bishop, and we saw this story in the beginning of this video, white has a problem, and white decide to go to c3. But what's the idea behind this move? I don't believe that this bishop will be strong bishop on c3, and maybe will be bad piece till end of this game. I will show good idea, and good idea used to be to go to h5, and maybe now b3, and now d4, and now take, and you can see different. Now white has the strong bishop, and looks like white has advantage. And what's different if you have a good bishop, and what's different if you have bad bishop? Now, of course, this bishop is a superstar, is super strong, and I believe that white has a really good middle game. But in this position, No, this position is bad position for this bishop. And if this video is interesting, it's interesting because black has from the beginning bad bishop and he played a really good moves and he found it good plan how to play this position with his bad bishop. Now has the same job waiting for white, and we will see how white will play this position. This is another bad move. If white know that black will be strong in activity on the right side in the chessboard, maybe playing f5, maybe f4, maybe knight to g6, maybe to d7, attacking h3, it's not making sense to go too far from the most important part of the chessboard. If black will be fast on the right side of the chessboard, it's not making sense to go to left side. And I believe here, somewhere here, V.Anand is not playing the best moves. And knight to g6, you can see that it will be difficult to stop black to be fast or to be active in the right side of the chessboard. And maybe it's too late to stop black's activity, because after f4, and now we should say well done to Vasyl Ivanchuk, because from the first move he has problems with his bad pieces, with his bad knights and pawn formation and bishop, and now you can see that when he solved all problems, he's playing for win. Nice game, interesting moves, and I believe good inspiration how to play chess. F3, and now 2-3 variation. If while attack with g pawn is black is going to attack h3 weakness, and now is going rook to f5, and seems like white is under attack, and white has really lots of weaknesses. It's a really big doubt what this piece is doing on c3, and I believe it's too far from the most important squares from this chessboard. Okay, fast variation. I believe that here is black a really with big advantage. Okay, maybe after f3 should play black white g3, but one more time black is going to attack on h3 and is going to make the same plan to attack on h3 one more time, and maybe here and here, and I believe that this position is a really difficult position for white. So after f3 white took with the rook. Okay, not big different. If black is taking white taking one more rook, take, and knight to h4 is the threat here, and I believe that this knight and this piece will be working like a team, and will be a bad time for white to survive. I believe that white is lost here, and you can see that these two pieces are still misplaced and they are not working together. Sometimes it's a good idea to play knight with queen, because altogether they are a really good chess team. Okay, what happened? White took with g pawn. Okay, the same plan. Black is attacking on h3. Is attacking or is playing the same moves. Is interesting that same black plans is working in 3 different variations. Okay, to h5, take, and one more time. We are playing nearly the same game, where knight and queen will be stronger than white's pieces, and because white has a really big weakness here, white is losing. Okay, e4, and okay, this endgame is lost for white. It's interesting to see this game until end, because from the beginning black has problems with bad piece, bad formation, then black has activity, and then at the end is black is going for winning endgame. So take, and after h5, h4, V.Anand resign. Another interesting chess game. I really hope that you saw really lots of ideas how to play chess, how to survive with the bad pieces, how to be active, how to wait for the right moment, how to be clever, and maybe this game will give you chess energy. Thank you very much for watching this game. I really thank you for your time, and I believe I will see you next time in our YouTube chess channel. Thank you very much for every new like and follow. So that's everything. I wish you a nice day, and I hope I will see you soon.